Hello, my light and love crew. Oh, well, there's scoot out, of course, with your karma. Let's have it more accentuated if you're gate crashing. My stomach is crazy. People are having disturbance. Let me tell you, the gate crashers are getting very well disturbed, as they should. Anyway, you know, what goes around comes around, my dearies. Anyway, angels of light and love, I welcome you in. Welcome. To direct and protect these messages right over here. These timeless messages. My chakras, my auras, my space. And that of my light and love crew. Which inevitably includes our family that works within the same suit. Thank you very much. Extension within the network. Oh, yes. United we stand. And ascent, of course. The angels wanted me to say that. My stomach, holy cannolis. I credit Saturday Night Live for that historic reference. Anyway, here we are today. I want to take off, not the blinders, not the usual blinders, but I want to take off the blinders that are the rose-colored glasses. You know? We gotta do it. So I want to know, Spirit, what's going on around town? What's happening right now without those rose-colored glasses? I'm donned in my jewelry that... not all of it, just most of it. And we're going to use this tarot deck once again. Okay, no missing cards, my dearies. Okay. So, taking off the rose-colored glasses. Ooh, shoot. That's what I want to do. Seven of Pentacles. Let's be patient while we're looking through these graves, basically. We see that there's like a falling away. Why do I keep getting corn falling away from me? You know, all of these particular relationships that act as vitals almost are, you know, people that these sources that we somewhat depended on at some point in our lives, and they just fell, instead of falling through the cracks, they've fallen into their own abyss, fallen into their own voids. Let's see what they make of it. Okay. Actually, they must see what they shall make of it. We're no longer concerned. We're looking down like, oh my goodness. You fell down, didn't you? Okay, well, it's a letting go, naturally, with gravity, the weight of the situation as it presents itself. So, it's a hands-off approach, naturally. By default, a hands-off approach. You see, we're not reaching down. We're regaining our stability as we kind of like look at what's going on, huh? You know? Excellent. Okay. Rose-colored glasses. Removed. Things are coming to light. Not just for those that have fallen, but for us that are ascending. Let us accentuate both polarities. Let it be, let it be. What is it? Seven of Swords in reverse. We're doing away with the bullshit. All the lies, all the deceit. It just fell away. Do you know what that is? Master number 77. You know what that is? The Master Revolutionary. You are my young, old, and all in between rebels. Rebels at heart. Rebels at your very being. And because one is in reversal and one is upright, we've got L7. You know what L7 is? I think they sing shit list. So, we've got that reappearance here. It's happening. Yes. L7. What have we got here? Two of Swords. It came in like a downward approach. So it's kind of like inverted, but it's also kind of also in reversal. You know? This is a very personal approach. And this is like, it's like we're taking a peek at what's going on. Okay? But we're still blocked off. You know, we're blocking off, actually. This is within our own hands. This is within our own controls. Yeah. I'm getting remote control from Beastie Boys. Excellent. Like, we're not, it's not about sitting pretty here. Okay? This is being like, good with being like as is. We don't need the extra company, especially if it's bullshit energy. Okay? What is it? Is it? What is? What is that saying? I forget what it is. Anyway, I forgot how it goes. Okay, we have Queen of Wands. You know what this is? Highly coveted within the underworld, within the underground. You know? You know, I pretty much like wear a costume for my like part-time thing. And like I do not look like the Queen of Wands in it. Let me tell you that. It's an undercover, highly attractive individual. The witch undercover. This is great because, you know, true, like the most powerful witches don't need to like be like, hey, I can do you over. I can give you a boost. You know? We don't need to do that. No. Queen of Wands. Fire. She's fire. Alright. So, like, Spirit just wants to remind us that even though we're undercover and even though, like, it's not, like, blatant, like, just, like, you know, trumpet sounding or whatever, what do we want to say about that? It's just a reminder for ourselves, you know? Because it's, like, out of sight, out of mind type of deal. And, like, Spirit wants us to, like, when I'm thinking about the rose-colored glasses, it's just remembering our own power. Because, you know, like, just like with rituals, you know, that added practice of reminding oneself of its purpose. It's like, you know, prayer, you know, same thing. So Spirit's just like tapping us on the shoulder, like, remember, okay? Don't forget. Okay, bottom of the deck, the Emperor, that... We were just talking about your Spirit. So Spirit's on the lookout for us, you know. Also within, like, the underworld with us, you know. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. You know, with rose-colored glasses, it's also an enactment of blinders, as we, you know, initially called it. And it's, you know, when calamity hits or something proposes itself likewise, you know, they're blessings in disguise, and we must not forget that. Because, you know, in the flurry of things, sometimes we forget that Spirit is in very close proximity. Like, okay, when somebody's trying to mess with my energy, especially when I'm trying to, like, handle my stuff, it's, you know, there's intentional absolute distraction and interference, and I like it's Spirit becomes harder to reach in that, like, there's blockages proposed and a lot of distractions. So it's just it's remembering that regardless of what it appears to be, spirit is always in close proximity and keeping tab of all of that. It's putting it on the tab, their tab, you know. So never to forget, even though our senses are not as accurate in telling you know, what we're used to in detecting spirit. Yeah, I feel like that. I encountered that last night and this morning. See, people are getting disturbed. Like, consider it done when it comes to karma. It's fast acting, fast relief, extra strength. Let me tell you, that's what's happening. Okay, thanks, spirit. So, what's happening around me? Okay, you know, this is what's happening. Those death birds are falling. They're flying and then they're falling. What else? What else, spirit? Now that the blinders are off, those rose-colored glasses are no more. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords muted. Yes. We shut them up. They don't want to be seen. They scurried off. That's what's happening. It's too bad we've already identified them. Actually, not too bad. Just so sad. Ooh, it hit it. It's like on a, you know, like kind of like that. So it's, let's see how this, okay. So 6 of Cups and 4 of Swords is kind of like reversal, but also like almost accentuated. And then 2 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands kind of also in reversal and accentuated. Okay. So what do we see here? Let's look at it like that. Okay. Ooh, this is really good. You know what? This is like a foretelling of something really freaking good. Because we've decided to manifest that, the intention alone. Our seeds are so abundant. So potent. Okay? This is saying, those who have felt like aloof from us before, who have been blinded and asleep, that really needed to heal. Those who have experienced imbalance. I'm going card by card here, okay? Experienced imbalance, but signs of spirit, like just right in front of their faces, but have not been able to see it. Those who have experienced turmoil and dissonance within the home unit or within their own identity. It's coming into not just like reality, like things are going to turn around for us. Not just turn around for us, but fully accentuate. This is like double time, not just an upgrade. This is like, you're not just going to be bumped up a level, but at least 2 tiers up. It's double time here. You see? So now we're going to be able to like understand our shadows, like have playtime with our shadows, but also find kinship, because we're getting to know ourselves like on such a like domestic, personal, you know, reachable level within our own personal power. You see, we're finding that kinship with the world, with each other. Okay, we're seeing like we're now getting our rest, we're getting our recuperation. We've put some thought into things, and it maybe took a few nights, like 1, 2, 3. Maybe it took like maybe approximately 3 weeks or so. I think Swords energy is okay. So Wands is days, right? Yeah. Swords is weeks. Cups are month. And Pentacles are years. Okay? So, Swords probably maybe took us at least, about 3 weeks before we could fully accentuate, like, our healing. Okay? Two of Pentacles, Stigmata. We're finally seeing the power within our own hands. Portals, as voids. We're seeing ourselves as co-creators. Those who have found, like, who were originally aloof from us or needed to heal, who have had imbalance and, you know, had trouble identifying with themselves and experienced dissonance in the home, it's fully accentuated now. Things are coming to, like, full on balance. Like, what the? That's like, it's not even day and night. It's like two different worlds. This is fully pronounced here, okay? And here we're seeing manifestation. We're seeing, like, a fuller sense of identity. Maybe some people, this is the first time I got this, but this is the first, maybe some people are taking up new hobbies or reviving ones from, like, their childhood, what they aspired to. Look, you know, engaging in those shadows, like, hey, I remember you, like shadows of the past. And even, like, with memories of, like, old sense of home, that old sense of security, that's also being stabilized, not just stabilized, but so accentuated. Like, you know better, like, you've been longing for this to the point where it's like dreaming of your wedding day. But, oh, I forgot, this is the 11-11 energy, which is, like, twin flame energy. A lot of people don't, you know, vibe into that, but, like, the way Spirit tells me, it's not, like, exactly how people, like, vibe it to be or, like, pronounce it to be. This is more like true kinship. Like, it's like karma hits you, slaps you in the face, but it's like, hey, wake up, you know, wake up. And it's like, that's what's happening here. It's like a marriage, like a commitment of your family unit, your soul family. You see that? That's real. That's it. Oh, I thought there were 3 people here, but, like, you see, like, the community in the background. You know, this is truly abundant when it comes to making any place that you go a home, because you're stable. You know who you are. You know where you want to be, but where you want to be isn't, like, causing so much disturbance that you forget about, like, appreciation for where you are. You've seen, like, all the phases that you've gone through, like, even if it's, like, emo stage, right? You're like, oh, yeah, I'm good, you know, like, that was fun before, but, like, I'm happy I'm right here now. And if that's I don't know, like, a forecast of what's to come, like, that's excellent news, right? Knowing that you have supporters, people who, like, vibe with you energetically, because, like, oh, they exist, you know? And other people like me exist. Like, they have other, like, similar aspirations. Like, the whole world isn't just shit, you know? And that shit, when we encounter it, it's just like fertilizer, man. It's okay. We're planting seeds. We have to remember that, okay? And the shit is good shit, okay? And it's going to be better shit. Okay? This reminds me of, like, putting the work in, like a farmer, right? You know, your hands are kind of chafed from, like, you know, digging or whatever. And I only know this, like, from, like, stand-up paddleboarding, or when I'm doing things that cause a lot of irritation on the hands, that you know, when you're putting in, like, hard gardening type of work, you don't realize it until, like, oh my gosh, like, ouch. Burns. So that's what's happening. Like, so many wonderful things can happen once you take off those rose-colored glasses blinders. Oh, that wanted to come through. Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, it's like tying up loose ends. Okay, that's good, because that means we're cleaning up our plate. That means that we're savoring the last bits of what it's like when we're, like, finishing off it's not really like is it the big red bow? If you're going to use a big red bow, it's in due time, because, like, this means, this harks a closure of old cycles. Considering that, like, it's lapsing after these 4, and considering that it was preceded by the master number 77. This is a huge cycle that we're turning. It's striking up a new match, like, getting ready for it. This is good. So like you're happy to do the work. You're happy to do the cleanup work. You're not just like burning shit like I want to do away with this. No. Okay. And it's like you thank yourselves for like seeking closure in this manner, because like this is adulting. That's what it is. But like adulting doesn't have to be done like where you're griping over it, because that's just contributing over like the years of your death. You know what I mean? Like it's like instead of it shaving years off of like, you know, days off of your lifetime, it's like you're kind of doing that like instead of the tail end, like in the middle of it, you know? So you might as well like you owe it to yourself to enjoy whatever you are doing. Yeah. It's like, okay, let's just get it done, you know? So what fell right here below? Oh, it's the Empress and the Devil in reverse. You know how awesome that is? It fell on my Divine Temple incense. And, you know, Spirit says, I'll speak the truth. Releasing vices. You know, and okay, so since we're talking about like a big closure and a learning of the turn of events, it's not just turning the table, but like comprehensive. What did we learn from this? It didn't just spin us around, and we didn't do like we also added to the spinning, but you know what? As far as closing cycles, we can do that with pride. We can do that. I get that there's some people who are from the LGBTQ community. That's excellent. So as far as enjoying whatever we do, you know, this is excellent because we know that we're contributing to our success. This is when it becomes the most difficult to stick to it, because I know that this deals with addiction, because that's part of like what I teach, you know, overcoming that and learning also from it, you know, hence learning from it is incrementally when it gets like the most difficult, you know that you are your biggest contributor. Even though if you have support figures, you have to remember this is like the divine feminine in you. This is the summation of all queens. Highly intuitive, highly ambitious, highly successful, the best mother in the deck. Because, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is the best mother of all queens, but comprehensive. Like, you've got it going on as your biggest investor. So, overcoming those vices and addictions. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, Spirit's saying that you're shining, you know? And this goes across, okay. This goes across all of, you know, your following, like, lifetimes when you reincarnate. Like, it doesn't matter what your face is, like, who you are right now. Like, this follows through. Like, you're shining. Not just from like this point, but this point forwards. You know, you're not carrying on that like what is it, the ancestral karma. Excellent. Now, Ten of Swords is accentuated here, and it does feel like a killer, and you know, it definitely feels like that. But like, you know what the recoil is from this? The other polarity, right? It's the comeback. It's knowing that, you know, like. The feels are for reals, but the recoil is an opportunity. So do you want to clarify the Ten of Swords accentuated? Because it's like people, I think when people hear me speak to this, I think that card came through because first it was in reversal and then it spun. Like when it hit something, it spun to the accentuated. People may, I'm hearing rebound, or what do you call it? Like bump from one vice to another. Or they might, what do you call it? Relapse. That's what it is. And Spirit just wants to remind you that that's part of the learning process, but it marks another starting point for you, like how big this is. And you know, I don't know, like, okay, let's see what else there is here. I think that gives further emphasis to the preceding meaning. Like, some people are like probably going to conk out from this reading, like, oh, that's not me. I relapsed, or I did a rebound, or but I think it's more so those people have rebounded in indulging in another vice. It's a reminder that that is a continuance. Like, that's just in like another facet to like keep your eyes on. Because one relationship leads into another. Like, the way you treat one relationship is pretty much like telling of another. Okay. The Lovers in reverse, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups in reverse, Five of Pentacles, and the Fool card. So in taking off our rose-colored glasses and blinders, this is a reality check. That this is a journey, a personal journey, which, you know, yeah, you can have many wishes, like many shooting stars in the air. But when it comes down to it, it's a reminder of like lack mindset, okay? Knowing that this is like, sometimes you approach all of your options and now you're boiled down to like a single lifetime. And Spirit wants us to, this is the first time that I've gotten that, is that meaning is that this is your only lifetime to like really, really be present and to give yourself back some love, to like save face when it comes to, you know, this is a private moment, you know, there's a shroud over the face, like a veil. It's a sacred moment for you to give yourself some peace and some, you know, some love and all of that, because there is some dissonance. There is like some kind of, I'm hearing bind. What the heck? There's a disconnect. You know what song I'm getting? I'm disconnected from your smile, disconnect a million miles. What you gave to me, I hope will set you free. I'm disconnected by your smile, I think. That's Smashing Pumpkins. That's the airplane turns left, looks right. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So there's some kind of disconnect here. But like Spirit says, like in the very middle. Again, number 7. Okay. You might be like seeing 777s, but that's highly spiritual, because we see 7, which is already a spiritual number, threefold. And even like in the occult, things come in 3. Yeah. They're reaffirmed in 3s at bare minimum. So this is definitely a sign to wake up to the journey, to what you're being called to, understand the lack mindset, and that's probably, what is it? It's your only lifetime. There's another song. I don't know. But the Lover's card is in reverse. I think there's something here. Okay, so this is Page of Cups. It's being like admiring your own journey, admiring your, like, even the ups and the downs. Okay, this is a secret admirer. So admiring like how far you've come, even with possible relapse or rebounds, because like there's many fish in the sea, and this is really pointing to this, that there are relationships within your network that are not good for you. They are not supportive. There are many fishes in the sea. So there's a letting go of this, because that's what's causing the dissonance. This is what's causing the relapse and the rebound right here. This needs to be done away with. That's what they're saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what's happening here. like a tale of star-crossed lovers or something like that. Like there's a lot of romanticism, like kind of in the air, like there's a desire for that. But like people see, like people who are not good for you see that you have this dreaminess and this longing to overcome, some trials, and that you're kind of almost at your wit's end, if not with lesser opportunities that are perceived. Like this is your only lifetime. So it's like they're trying to do like FOMO on you. Yeah, this needs to go. Whatever these things are, these relationships that are not good for you, they gotta go. There's so many fish out there. There's so many people that would admire you. They're not gonna like look at this stuff and like discount you for it. The ones that are really good for you will not discount you for that. Okay? That's what's saying right there. Okay, bottom of the deck. I feel like that's good to learn. 5 of Swords. Okay, why is that there? And King of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of manipulation here. Okay, King of Swords in reverse is mind control. This is heavy manipulation. People who abuse their power, their authority, who are sharp with their tongue, ruthless. So there's verbal abuse here, especially with 5 of Swords here. Okay, as a shield. They have a shield, like there's some kind of protective force, or just like they have certain methods in order to be able to talk you down. Even if it's like, bros, that are like the whole ego trip thing, trying to make you like, trying to emasculate you. Even females can do this, especially through like their circles, like the Regina Georges, right? This is the truth, the bottom of the deck. Okay. What else do you want to say about this? Yeah, like you're there. Oh, I hear ringing in my right ear, and it's high pitched, and it stopped. Yeah, 6:55 on the clock. Yeah, this is like descending. 654 initially it was, but like I didn't see that when I looked at the clock. It was 6:55. So angel number 655. It's coming again. They said 6:56 now. So pay attention more to 6:55 and 6:56. When it comes to it, there's like you're being given signals. Okay, listen to what's around you. The less you speak, the more you go like yes, 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 or whatever. Just stay silent and listen to the energy yourself. Okay? You will know, because look, they're silencing you anyway. You're having to carry their swords, like be their shields, etc. So that's the truth of it. Like, that's the truth of it. When you're looking at this, either way, it's like 5 of Swords, you're carrying that minus the 1 or plus the 1. Regardless, when you're looking at that, then it's asking, the spirit is asking you, like, you turn left, you look right. It's still like you either 6 of Swords need to find calmer waters, okay, like minimalistically, because it's usually like a family on a boat, like trying to seek calmer waters, okay, in turbulent seas. Or it could be 4 of Swords, which is like you need to add like some meditative thought into this, and just like, how do I say it? Get some sleep, like just some me time. That's what that is. Okay, that's what it's saying. Okay, top of the deck, the Star in reverse. There's a lot of hope waiting for you. There's a lot of things that like are waiting to be said, waiting to be manifested. Because when you speak it out into existence, that's what's happening there. So a lot of possibilities, a lot of wonderful things to manifest. And since we looked at 2 cards on the bottom, let's get like a clarifier on that, okay? The Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's a lot of love to give back to yourself. Okay. It wanted me to get one more from the top because I actually started pulling a second card from there at the same time. But this is just like making sure you fill your own cup this time, because if you don't, and if you're giving, like, it's like you're giving away too much. Like, there's less mystery to you, and for you, it means that, like, it shows like a lack of confidence, and that's why people are so fiending to take an advantage of you. Like, if you're gonna give it, okay, sure, you know. 3 of Wands in reverse, you're gonna get what's coming to you, like what you ordered. You know, this is what the doctor ordered, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, and you are your own healer. Okay, when it comes down to it, you do your own healing. You know, so this is excellent, because you know, like karma, you know, you get what's not just coming to you, but you get what you put out there. And when you invest in healing yourself, you may go through some ups and downs. I'm told to cut the deck. Okay, fine. Oh, it's down there. Oh, it's Justice. Oh, can you tell? Holy smokes. Yeah. Justice. Upright. Okay. That should fully tell you everything there. That's excellent. I love that. Okay. And now it is time for some bananagrams. Okay. Bananagrams. You and one fell, which is an N. Okay, so we're looking at like undoing things, unlearning what we've learned before, understanding things better. Okay, so you fell on, I guess you fell on the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so VELFXTLDIRATEI and A. So we see exit, exalt, fault, 10, dare, raid, left, fit, dial, okay, veil, unveil, holy smackerels, exile, okay, so I want to remember exalt and unveil. I feel like those are big. Exalt and unveil, exalt and unveil, exalt and unveil, unveil and exalt, unveil and exalt, unveil and exalt. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some names here. Trina, Tina, Felina. Mm-hmm. Oh, we have Feline as well here. We have Bastet here. Mm-hmm. Hi, Bastet. Thank you very much, Bastet. Okay. Dale. Ooh, I see evil. Ooh, who's okay? Oh, I also see Chris and Christina. Only because, you know, like this is, you know, shorthand of it. Christine. Faye. There's other names here. Who's trying to stay hidden here? Irene. Who else is here? Alvin. We We have almost Ariana, but we have Arlene. We have Arena. So something like combative here. Alina. There's a song from Alina Varal, something like that. So many songs here. Holy smokes! I'm gonna have to redo. I have to like go back and revisit. L. Adina, like Adina Howard. That's the first time I've gotten that. There's somebody with a name with V. Well, we have Xena, like Princess Warrior. Some of you might like that or kind of vibe with that. Whose name is with V here? Somebody's name with V here. I see Evite. Rite. Like the rites, like rituals, you know. I also see ritual here. Okay, remember, the spirit is always near. Ritual. Okay. Exude. Life. Nelly with an IE. Iran. Vader. There's darkness around. Okay, let's do exalt and unveil first, okay? Just because we're getting like double on that stuff. Exalt and unveil. Okay, we gotta move this stuff down. Gotta move it down. Unveil. So just by me doing this reading, and with you here, my light and love family, what we're doing here is already exalting together when we are unveiling the truths, you know. So give me a second here. All right. So we have right. Okay, let me see here. I could put right. I think life is good here. We have dart also. The remaining letters that need to be fixated in here. Okay, so art. Exalt art. Life is art, isn't it? So to further pronounce it, it's like just reclaiming our power as co-creators on this canvas that we're given. We have, you know, I'm not even going to speak the names here that are within the darkness. You know, people are going to get their shit accentuated. Okay, so we have and we have, let me see, Tad. Do we want to do it like that? Give me a second. heart. Rant. Durant. Somebody likes Kevin Durant. Someone's stomach. Holy smokes. My stomach doesn't even hurt. What's going on? Oh, Dali. Somebody likes Salvador Dali. And he was dark. I mean, I like Salvador Dali's work, you know. E-A-D. Oh, we have Ian, both with an A. I'm sorry, both with an E and an I. So A-D. Out. Tad. You know, just a bit. Just a little bit. Why do we have Tad here? There's two places we can put Tad. And they're in very close proximity. Like, it's kind of forcing us into there. I think someone's trying to muffle the energies in here. So you know what? Let's go ahead and shift this out, okay? Let's go ahead, instead of doing art, let's see how we can figure this in, because I'm not going to let that shit happen. Oh, I have Earl. E-A-R-L. The Duke of Earl. Because I'm the Duke of Earl. It's his sign. I don't know. I forgot what that song says. But, Earl. Okay. That's the first time I've gotten that name. Ari. I think that's like is that Middle Eastern or like Argentinian? Like, what is that? What is that? Persian too? I don't remember. Triad. I have triad. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let's fix this. T-R-I-A-D. No, it won't let me do that. Okay, how do I do this? Ooh, I get to do it. Okay, all right, I got it. All right, I can do it. I'm like, you just have to shift the words around. Sometimes life is kind of like that. You have to shift it around in order to make it work according to, like, the energy. Let me see here. Let me see here. Gosh, that's fine. We almost had that one. Okay. Trial. I think, oh no, because it's trail. Let me see here. Let's put it back. Put it back. Now, so close. That's okay. We just keep trying. We just keep, like, working at this, okay? Okay, so exalt. Gosh. Let me see if I can just shift it here. Just gonna shift a few things a little bit more with those 3 words. Let me see if it makes room for anything here. You know, I feel like I could put date on here or rate. But I feel like alt is good because alt on the keyboard, you know, and the QWERTY keyboard, gives us the opportunity to, it's like the key in combination with another, that allows us to, like, it's kind of like a shortcut, okay? If you know these things in life, like life experience, allows us to understand, like, where we could do better. And if we take that route, it's like a shortcut, right? The formula isn't always so cookie cutter, especially if you're transferring from, like, one system to another. So, like, let's say Alt Enter, that allows you to, like in Excel, allows you to shift within the same cell into, like, a second row. And without that, I mean, when you just push enter, you go into the next cell. Like, it's data entry and then into the next cell. But you can't do that without the alt and enter. I don't know how that transfers over to Word or you know, any other document. But, like, even when you're doing, like, a private browser, it's like alt, I forget what it was, but like on Google Chrome, you can do, like, a private browser, alt something something. So alt is like a, like, way of it's like kind of like coding almost, like a very, like like, what do you call it, slang version of coding anyway. And I feel like that's what Spirit gives us, you know. It's like tribal knowledge. Alt D, is that what it, okay, because we have D and R here left. DR is disaster recovery. I know, because I've done business continuity programs. It's within the same umbrella. And it's also healing, disaster recovery, healing the situation. So we have red here. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. Okay. See? There you are, my dearies. There you are. So, red is a good signifier of the root chakra. Also, like, you might have some other significance with red. But, you know, like, when people are, like, seeing red, it's, you know, the whole thing of, like, it's absolute jealousy. Like, it's darkness. It's somebody's, like, boiling, you know. It's, you know, it's being, like, very angry, like almost murderous. But, you know, like, we don't focus on those things. It's just like, we focus on our root chakra, you know, because that's meant to cause instability, and we're not like looking at that. We're looking to like herald life, you know. And I think that's it. So now that this reading is officially over, I thank my sponsors, my supporters, my contributors of love and light. That was a horrible, whatever you call it, accent. I just, sometimes, you know, it's just a Friday. Give me a break. Anyway, thank you so very much. And upon closing these portals that have been opened, I send back all energies. They cannot escape. No. Close. And they cannot stay here. So thank you very much for respecting my space and my energies in advance. Closing all portals, I send all energies back with their appropriate karma. In love and light, in love and light, in love and light. Closing all portals now.